As we age, our living spaces become more than just places to sleep. They are our sanctuaries, our personal havens where we rest, recharge, and often spend a significant amount of time. But what if the very items we keep around us are silently jeopardizing our safety and well-being? In today's video, we're going to talk about the 5 things you should consider removing from your bedroom as an elderly person. These items, while seemingly innocent, could pose hidden dangers or contribute to discomfort in ways you may not realize. Now, I know that most of us cherish the comfort of our homes, but as we grow older, our homes need to evolve with us. They should support our health, comfort, and security, not hinder them. Let's explore these 5 items that may be doing more harm than good. By making a few simple changes, we can create a safer, more relaxing space for our golden years. So let's begin. Thing number 1, clutter and unnecessary furniture. In any home, but especially in a bedroom for elderly individuals, the space needs to be free of unnecessary items that could pose a safety risk. Clutter and extra furniture often accumulate over time, whether from keeping sentimental items, inherited pieces, or simply out of habit. However, for seniors, a cluttered space can make moving around difficult and increase the risk of accidents, especially falls. As we age, mobility, flexibility, and balance can become compromised, making it harder to navigate a room. Extra furniture, such as large armchairs, side tables, or decorative pieces, can crowd a room and make it challenging for seniors to walk or even stand up. The added furniture reduces the available space, increasing the risk of tripping over objects. Small items such as shoes, books, or loose cords can be easily overlooked, but they are hazards waiting to happen. A simple stumble over an overlooked object can cause serious injuries such as sprains, fractures, or worse. It's especially important to keep high-traffic areas clear, such as the path from the bed to the bathroom or the door, to avoid obstacles that could interfere with movement. Besides posing physical risks, clutter can also affect the mental well-being of elderly individuals. A room filled with too many items can feel overwhelming or chaotic, leading to feelings of anxiety or stress. A clean and organized room, in contrast, can promote relaxation, calm, and peace of mind. For elderly individuals who might experience cognitive decline, disorganization can also increase confusion or difficulty in finding necessary items. Items such as medications, personal hygiene products, or reading glasses could easily be misplaced, further complicating daily tasks. Moreover, furniture that serves no practical purpose can waste valuable space that could be better utilized. For example, a room may have a chair or a desk that is rarely used but takes up significant room. In a smaller space, especially in apartments or homes with limited square footage, removing unnecessary pieces of furniture can make a room feel larger and more spacious, improving overall comfort. This allows for better access and movement around the room and creates a safer environment where every corner is easily reachable. The key to maintaining a safe and comfortable environment for seniors is to regularly assess the space and remove any furniture or clutter that isn't necessary. Focus on furniture that serves a clear purpose, such as a comfortable chair or a bed with easy access, and remove anything that contributes to unnecessary mess. Simple adjustments, like moving a dresser closer to the wall or replacing a bulky chair with something more practical, can make a big difference. A good rule of thumb is to leave ample space around furniture, especially around areas that are regularly used. Walking paths should be clear, with no obstacles in a way that might create an accident hazard. It's also essential to ensure that all furniture is positioned in a way that's easily accessible, particularly for seniors with limited mobility. For example, beds should be positioned so they are easy to get in and out of, and nightstands should be close enough to reach without strain. Keeping the room minimalistic and organized not only makes the space more functional, but also contributes to a more peaceful and safer environment. Thing number 2, area rugs and carpets. While area rugs and carpets can add warmth, comfort, and style to a room, they can also pose significant risks for elderly individuals. As people age, their balance and mobility may decline, making it more difficult to navigate everyday environments. Area rugs, particularly those that are loose or poorly secured, can become a major tripping hazard. Even if the rugs are in place, their surfaces can be slippery, which increases the risk of falls. The most dangerous aspect of area rugs for seniors is the potential for them to slip or shift underfoot. This is especially true for rugs that do not have non-slip backing or are placed on smooth floors. When an elderly person walks across a rug that moves or slides, it can cause them to lose their balance and fall, potentially leading to serious injuries such as fractures, sprains, or even head trauma. In fact, falls are one of the leading causes of injury among older adults, and preventing falls is a crucial part of creating a safer living environment. Another concern with carpets and rugs is that they can cause seniors to trip if the edges or corners curl up or become worn down. These little hazards may not seem like much, but for someone with limited vision, mobility, or coordination, they can easily become obstacles that cause accidents. Even rugs with flat, even surfaces can present risks when they are not securely anchored to the floor. If a rug shifts while walking, the result could be a dangerous fall. Additionally, cleaning and maintaining carpets and rugs can be a challenge for elderly individuals. Vacuuming can be physically demanding, and larger area rugs are often cumbersome to move and clean. Dirt, dust, and allergens can accumulate in the fibers of carpets, which could aggravate respiratory problems or allergies, particularly for seniors with existing health conditions like asthma or COPD, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease. The constant need for cleaning or professional rug maintenance can make it a burdensome task, and seniors may find it difficult to keep up with the upkeep. For elderly individuals, the best approach to flooring is to choose slip-resistant options that are easier to maintain. Instead of area rugs, consider opting for carpets with low, even pile that are securely attached to the floor, or better yet, hard flooring materials like hardwood, laminate, or vinyl. These types of floors are less prone to causing trips and falls, especially when combined with well-placed non-slip rugs in critical areas, such as near the bed or in the bathroom. If you must have area rugs, ensure that they are secured to the floor with anti-slip pads and regularly check that the edges are flat and even. Another viable option is using removable, washable rugs that are easy to maintain. These rugs can be quickly cleaned without the hassle of professional services and can be replaced if they start to wear down. Furthermore, they often come with built-in non-slip backing, which minimizes the risk of slipping. The key is to create a safe, easy-to-maintain environment by reducing the potential hazards caused by loose rugs and carpets. In a bedroom or any other room used by elderly individuals, flooring should prioritize safety and comfort over aesthetic concerns. A clean, clutter-free floor that is stable and secure can make a world of difference in reducing the risk of accidents. Thing number 3, heavy curtains and blinds. While heavy curtains and blinds can offer privacy and help control light in a room, they may not be the best choice for elderly individuals, especially those with limited mobility or strength. The weight, maintenance requirements, and even the operation of these window coverings can pose several challenges, making them potentially unsafe in a bedroom. One of the main issues with heavy curtains or blinds is their weight. For seniors with arthritis, muscle weakness, or joint pain, adjusting heavy drapes can be physically demanding. If the curtains or blinds are positioned high up, it can be particularly difficult for elderly individuals to reach and adjust them without straining themselves. Reaching up to pull or adjust the curtains could lead to balance issues or falls, and over time, the constant effort to manipulate heavy window coverings can exacerbate existing health conditions like shoulder pain, back problems, or mobility challenges. Furthermore, heavy curtains can be cumbersome to maintain. Cleaning them often requires more effort than lighter, more manageable options. Some heavy drapes are dry clean only, making it difficult for seniors to clean them regularly. Even if they are machine washable, their large size can make them hard to handle and wash. This adds to the difficulty and burden of upkeep for seniors who may already find it challenging to take care of their home. In addition to the physical challenges posed by heavy curtains, they also create safety concerns. Long, flowing drapes or blinds that hang loosely can become tangled in furniture, door handles, or even be a tripping hazard if they touch the floor. Elderly individuals may inadvertently trip over the curtains or get tangled in them while walking through the room, which could lead to a dangerous fall. If the curtains have cords for adjusting the blinds, those cords can pose another danger. Cords are a known choking hazard for small children, but they can also be a risk for seniors, especially if they get caught around their neck or limbs. Instead of heavy curtains, lighter fabrics like sheer curtains or blinds that are easier to manage and operate should be considered. Roman shades, roller blinds, or cordless blinds can be easier to handle and more accessible. These options are lighter, safer, and more manageable for elderly individuals. Moreover, motorized blinds or curtains can be installed for added convenience, allowing seniors to adjust their window coverings with the press of a button. This eliminates the physical strain of manually operating heavy curtains or blinds. Another practical solution is using window treatments that are close-fitting and securely anchored to the wall. For example, cellular shades or pleated blinds are light, compact, and easy to maintain. They provide a clean, modern look without the bulky and potentially dangerous elements of heavy drapes. By choosing safer, lighter, and easier-to-maintain window treatments, elderly individuals can maintain a sense of privacy and comfort without compromising safety. The goal should be to make their living space as accessible, comfortable, and safe as possible, and lightweight, manageable curtains are an important part of achieving that goal. Thing number 4, sharp-edged furniture. One of the most common hazards associated with sharp-edged furniture is the risk of impact injuries. In a typical bedroom, seniors may get out of bed, navigate to the bathroom, or move around the room during the night. In these situations, they may not be fully alert or aware of the furniture around them, especially if they are disoriented or have impaired vision. A sudden bump into a sharp corner can lead to serious cuts or bruises, which, for elderly individuals, can take much longer to heal than they would for younger people. The issue becomes even more serious if an elderly person falls and lands on a sharp-edged piece of furniture. This can result in deep cuts, lacerations, or even fractures. Sharp-edged furniture poses a particular threat to those with conditions like osteoporosis, where even a minor injury can lead to more severe consequences. An accidental fall or collision with sharp furniture could result in significant blood loss, infection, or long-term complications, particularly in older adults with compromised immune systems or poor circulation. Another problem with sharp-edged furniture is that it can be difficult to predict how someone might react when they come into contact with it. For instance, if a senior individual stumbles or trips and instinctively reaches out for support, they may grab onto a piece of furniture with sharp corners. This can cause injury even if the fall itself is not severe. The risk increases with furniture that has sharp corners protruding into high-traffic areas, such as near the bed or along walkways. Additionally, seniors who suffer from cognitive impairments such as dementia or Alzheimer's disease may struggle with spatial awareness. This can make it difficult for them to judge distances properly or avoid bumping into furniture with sharp edges. In such cases, the risk of injury becomes even more significant. To mitigate these risks, it's important to replace or modify furniture with sharp edges. For example, opting for furniture with rounded corners or cushioned edges can significantly reduce the potential for injury. Many furniture pieces, such as coffee tables, can be found in designs that incorporate soft edges, which are safer for seniors to navigate. Additionally, furniture protectors, such as corner guards or foam padding, can be attached to sharp edges to provide extra cushioning and safety. In the bedroom, it's especially important to keep the furniture layout simple and free of unnecessary pieces. Bedside tables and dressers should have smooth, rounded edges to minimize the risk of injury. If a sharp-edged table or piece of furniture is necessary, be sure to add protective covers to the corners and edges. Soft materials like rubber or foam can be used to cover sharp corners and reduce the risk of injury significantly. Thing number 5, low or high bed frames. The bed is the focal point of any bedroom, and for elderly individuals, it plays an especially important role in their daily lives. A comfortable, accessible bed is essential for good sleep, and for seniors, the ease of getting in and out of bed is crucial. However, low or high bed frames can create significant challenges for elderly individuals, leading to discomfort, difficulty, and even the risk of injury. Low bed frames can be problematic for seniors with limited mobility or strength. A bed that is too close to the ground makes it difficult to get in and out of, especially for individuals with arthritis, hip pain, or other mobility issues. Seniors may have to bend down significantly to get into bed, which can put additional strain on their joints and muscles. For people who use assistive devices such as canes or walkers, the low height of the bed may also create challenges in positioning themselves comfortably. Getting in and out of bed becomes an arduous task, and over time, it can lead to physical strain, contributing to fatigue, discomfort, or even injury. Conversely, high bed frames can also be problematic. A bed that is too high can be difficult for elderly individuals to climb into, particularly if they have difficulty bending their knees or if they suffer from conditions like knee osteoarthritis. Seniors may need to exert extra effort to lift their legs over the side of the bed, and this can put undue pressure on their joints, leading to further discomfort or even injury. High beds may also pose a risk if a senior falls from an elevated height. The impact from a fall onto a hard floor can be much more severe when the bed is too high, leading to broken bones or sprains. Furthermore, seniors with balance problems may have trouble sitting on the edge of a high bed without support, which could lead to falls as they attempt to get up or adjust themselves. The ideal bed height for elderly individuals is one that allows them to sit on the edge with their feet flat on the floor. This height enables them to easily swing their legs over the side of the bed and stand up without straining their muscles or joints. A bed that is too high or low can interfere with these movements, leading to unnecessary physical strain. To address these issues, many adjustable bed frames are available that allow seniors to change the height of the bed according to their needs. These adjustable beds offer both comfort and practicality, enabling seniors to raise or lower the bed frame with the push of a button. For seniors who find it difficult to get in and out of bed, an adjustable bed can be a game changer, providing both ease and comfort. At the end, creating a safe and comfortable bedroom environment is essential for elderly individuals. Removing unnecessary clutter, minimizing sharp-edged furniture, eliminating tripping hazards, and ensuring the bed is at an appropriate height are all vital steps in reducing the risk of injury and improving daily comfort. By making these adjustments, seniors can enjoy a more secure and relaxing space that promotes their well-being and independence. Taking the time to assess and modify the bedroom can lead to significant improvements in quality of life, allowing elderly individuals to live more confidently and safely in their own homes.